Welcome to That's What I Meant to Say. I'm your host, James D. Newcomb. I had a conversation with the founder of a pretty well-known American brass group yesterday. We were talking about a possible collaboration for an event here in Minnesota later this year. If anything comes of it, I'll be sure to let you know as soon as there's anything to report. But something this gentleman said to me stuck out from everything else we discussed. When he began his group in the 1980s, things were very different from what they are today. For one thing, the attention span of audiences was considerably longer than they are today. I'm guilty as charged when it comes to that. It's a struggle to not glance at that iPhone every 22.4 seconds to see if any new messages or notifications have come in. Of course, nothing ever does, but that doesn't stop me from checking anyway. Another thing is the level of competition. Back in the 80s, there were a few brass groups that had sort of cornered the market when it came to that type of thing. By that type of thing, I mean a particular style of music, i.e., classical with a touch of jazz. There's actually a name for this weird combination. Jazzical. To true jazz musicians, Jazzical is basically what Americans have done with Chinese food, what with General Tso's chicken and the like. But I digress. The real competition was among these various brass groups within the American market of young musicians in school band programs. Today, the competition is the couch. Why spend an evening to go to a concert and deal with traffic and parking when you can sit at home and watch a movie on Netflix? Nowadays, the few live groups that are still around are kind of in the same boat, facing the same realities that modern-day technologies and conveniences have brought. It's not like rivalries don't exist. It's just that they've taken a back seat to the need to simply survive. So in some ways, this has encouraged a bit more collaboration and camaraderie between rivals, which is a good thing if you ask me. But the one thing that has never changed with all this new technology and convenience is the basic human need for community. If anything, all this new tech has only magnified this need. What did the COVID era teach us? For one, never, ever again take the word of a public health expert at face value. But more to my point, we crave connection with other people. Video calls are good, and they have their place. But there's no real replacement for in-person connection, sharing pheromones and vibes with each other. That is what we musicians ought to aspire to. Not to wow anyone with technical precision, but to bring people together and appreciate this life we've been given together. So things aren't the way they were in the old days. The days of sitting on stage behind music stands, playing a set list and calling it a day are over. People expect more than that. From the professionals, anyway. Those with a bit of creativity and vision can see the opportunity and the gold mine in front of them. If you enjoy these conversations, you'll find even deeper insights, writings, and resources on my website, jamesdnewcomb.com. Subscribe to my daily newsletter, explore my musical projects, and connect with the work behind the podcast. Visit jamesdnewcomb.com and become part of this important work, broadcasting conscientiously from the outskirts of relevance.